That water over there. Mm. Water. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, what is going on, everyone, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a very special morning edition. As always, I am Mr. Soul of a Man 5024, aka the Mount Alvarez. I am your spiritual life consultant, ladies and gentlemen, and I am also an author. But let's get straight into this message. Happy TGIF, folks. It is Friday, wherever you are. I hope that you are having a great start to the morning. You have your coffee or whatever it is that you drink to get yourself going and motivated. If you are off today or if you're just home chilling, great. Enjoy that vibe so you can ride into the weekend and have fun. Hopefully you're getting out traveling, doing something amazing this weekend. Or if you're just at home chilling, great. So let's get straight into this thing. So today we're talking about big energy, and we're talking about taking yourself higher. You know, for some reason, if you've been feeling stagnant, you know, it's time to shake that off. If you have those big ideas, if you have those, and if you see me turning away from the camera, folks, I am multi-streaming. But if you're someone like me, like someone once told me, like, you know, like you are too much of a big energy, man. You know, for you to be stuck and stagnant and thinking and just being stuck in your mindset and not moving forward with any kind of idea. Seriously. So it's time for you to get stuck out of the mud. It's time for you to start transcending and go higher and move forward. If you guys have any questions, if you want to say hello, put something in the chat. Give me some, share this and don't forget to subscribe. So the important thing is that, you know, the main thing is that you believe in yourself. You know, that's the first step. But beyond that, you know, the energy is just, look, the energy out here is just too big right now. It is wildly big for you to do something exceptional, you know, whatever it is. Somebody needs to apply to that dream college. Somebody needs to apply for that dream position. Somebody needs to go for that, whatever it is, that real estate or some kind of apartment that you have been naturally thinking about. And whenever you see this, and if you get the vibe or the inclination to naturally go ahead and do that, go ahead and do it, you know, because the doors of, you know, it is time for, you know, you've been relevant. Like you have been relevant. You don't think people have been seeing you or have been noticing you. They've been doing that for a while now. You know, people, you know, I'll say this. People have been waiting on you. You know, people have been waiting on you to make that move. You know, seriously. People have really and truly people have been really and truly naturally waiting on you to make that move so that you can put some things into, you know, just putting some things into perspective, so to speak, you know, so that you could take yourself down a different road, a different lane, a different path. I get that something happened in your life, something happened. And just to let you know who I am Mr. Soul of a Man 504. I am an author, I'm a writer, and I am on an amazing spiritual path. So I have a plethora of spiritual gifts, ladies and gentlemen, and I use them all the time when I come and do these lives just for you. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about, let's see, what are you talking about, bruh? Well, bruh, I am talking about getting yourself up, going higher, doing something more amazing in your life that you've always wanted to do, shifting your attitude so you can shift your altitude. But if you're one of those people who just believes that you're going to be stuck and stagnant where you are for the rest of your life, this ain't for you. Seriously. Because there are people out there that need to hear this message that are going to go out here and transcend and shock the world. Seriously. We're talking about Creed and Rocky vibes. Seriously. Like Rocky 1 through 6, Creed 1 through 3. You know, this is the year of the go-getter. This is the year of the underdog. This is a great year of the of the individual, you know. I'm getting that song by Rihanna going out, and let me see who is checking me out on the U of the tube. But it's time to go out and shine bright like a diamond. Like seriously. You've been having these cold you've been having this vibe like you've been like this lump of coal, but you've been feeling the pressure for too long now. So it's time for you to really naturally go out there, and it's time for you to naturally go out there and shine. Don't worry, the party or the parties and all of that stuff. I heard something. I heard Michael B. Jordan, the star of Creed. Speaking of Creed, he said that on the road to his success, while everybody was out there, going to parties and having fun, he was studying, he was growing, to get to where he is right now. So he was sacrificing. A lot of people aren't willing to do that. A lot of people, some folks go to work and they may do something on the weekend and it's back to work. It's time for things to get shaken up out there. A lot of people are afraid to step out. A lot of people are afraid to, they say that they believe, they may say that they believe in God, but do they show it? A lot of people don't. A lot of people just, they pray, whatever it is that you believe in. I'm not trying to force anything on you. I'm just saying what I naturally see and what I naturally feel out here. A lot of people talk about God, but do you truly believe in God? Do you truly believe naturally in God's word? That God is over your life, that you only have to go in. If we only knew that we have to do maybe like 10% of the work, if that, that's why it talks about the word talks about the faith of a mustard seed. Did someone well, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. That is real Charlie Card. So thank you so much for the follow. So you talked about, and what is going on, ma'am? I see you out there on that trip, doing it big. But people talk about, people talk about the faith. People talk about the faith of a mustard seed, and that is also the energy or the amount of work that you have to put in. I know sometimes things change, things shift. Some things happen unexpectedly. You may go outside, the car has a flat tire, your whole your whole life is over. It's like but things happen, but I'm going to tell you this: in your life right now, romanticize those fantasies that you've always wanted, because it's time for you to go. It is time for you to go higher. It's time for you to go to brave and bold new destinations that you could only have imagined when you were just a child. As we grow up as adults, life hits us, society hits us, it starts to shape us and mold us, and we lose those, we lose that childlike imagination. We lose that we lose that childlike heart, so to speak. Who in the world? Oh, anyway. Yeah, so we lose that childlike heart. But we always said that, you have you have the esteemed heart of a champion. You do. Imagine what those who came before you did, so that you could go out, have freedoms and all of the stuff that you can naturally do in society. Us here with uh us with all of our modern conveniences and all of that good stuff, we still we still go out here and we think too small. We're thinking too small. Social media helps. This is cool, but your life, your my life is bigger than this. It's way bigger than this. It's time to transcend. It's time for you to see who you truly are. It's time for you to see how bold and beautiful and how big your life is. Circumstances be damned. Don't let anything your circumstances. You've already listened and talked to your circumstances. Like seriously, you've already sat down, and someone wants to go to Hawaii this year. It's like somebody said, if you want to go on that dream trip and you've already told yourself, I don't know, maybe next year, and next year comes, it's maybe next year. So why not this year? You already, you got a trillion. Somebody said this, you got a trillion. Bring back Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Shut up. Right, exactly. Would you be my? Could you be my? Would you be my neighbor? I used to love that show, man, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. But you got a trillion cells in your body, and if you say like, I don't think it's gonna happen, then it's probably not gonna happen because you just talk to yourself out of something amazing, and it's time for you to really stop and doing that. It's time for you to really go out and stop and smell the roses because people. It's something. It's something about you. It's something about your determination that doesn't let you stop. Where other people, there are a lot of settlers out there, and there are a lot of doubters out there. Those people only go so far up the road. You went up the road, you came to the fork, you made a decision, and you've gone on your path. You're continuing to go up that road and up your path. And the we're talking today about thinking big. The energy out here is just too massive. The opportunities out here are too massive. If you are anything, if you like myself, if you're on a spiritual journey, and if you are really and truly, if you are tapped in, like really and truly tapped in beyond what you see on TV, what you see on the news, what you see on social media, if you can feel beyond, what's coming. You really and truly know what's coming. There's something, or someone's have been reaching out to you. You've been seeing the numbers. You've been seeing the 333, the 1111, the 1212, the 555, the 777. The you, and on and on a 222 and on and on and on. Yeah, she said Dick Gregory, I think it was. He says you just told a trillion cells that what you will or won't do. Right. So, and this is a season of quiet where you don't have to tell everybody everything, because if you're on the job and you're ready to leave that job, and everybody's gonna say, oh, the economy and this and that and blah blah blah. They're gonna try to talk you into staying there, and everything in you is telling you to leave and go apply here or go do this or to start that, and you're just going to stay in that situation and not be bold enough. This is a year for the bold. Everybody, there are a lot of people that are just going to sit back and watch. That's okay. That's their part. Somebody has to buy the tickets to watch, the somebody else live their dreams. Maybe their dream is living through somebody else's dream, but I'm over that, man. I am, I'm so, I don't, I'm not a hater. I've rooted for people, but honestly, it's time for you to it's really and truly time for you to root yourself, root for yourself. So be bold, be bold in the season. Be smart. You use that amazing discernment, that you have. See beyond your current situation. See, the card says that. Look, see beyond your current situation. Look, see, same card from yesterday. So that's the important thing. It is that attraction, man. When God speaks to your heart, it is time to move. I'm just gonna say it like this. Seek him in silence and he will bless you in public. Just like that. When God speaks to your heart, when your ancestors are moving around and shifting things, and when your angel guides are buzzing your ears, it's time for miraculous things to happen in your life. And you something, if you're new to this, you're like, what in the he double hockey sticks is going on? A shift is going on, a magnitude is happening in your life. You're being pulled to something different, because you were made to be different down here. You weren't made to be like the same old, and just to do the same stuff everybody else is doing. You've always thought different. You've always had a different mindset. You've always had a different way of walking and talking and moving. like they say something, somebody might say, wow, there's something about you. I can't quite put my finger on it, but you know what's up. You know what's up. You know what your the core of your foundation is, Seriously. You've been known for a long time. Now it's time for you to understand naturally who you truly are and the whole grand scheme of this thing. It's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop until you address it. I'm letting you know. And I'm not one of these speak bad stuff. No, I'm just letting you know what it is. And this is a positively charged change in your life that you've been looking for. If you were one of the, it's got to be better than this. Or if you're one of the, this is just not it for me. I've accomplished. um Somebody says, if no one has told you lately, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you. That's a great message. Someone says, if nobody has told you lately that you're doing a great job, keep it up. Well, thank you. That means a lot because you never know who you're influencing out here. Sometimes, you look at your live and it's like, not that I get discouraged. I have a mindset like this. If there are 3, 4 people on the live, this algorithm is weird, but I look at it like I'm talking to 3, 4 thousand people. I have that transcendent mindset like that because I know that, I know that the people are coming, the tribe is there, the drums have been sounded, that I've been handed my divine sword. So I'm already out here on the battlefield, So there is no, for me personally, there is no turning around. And if you're one of the, if you're one of the people out here that has to, do something action wise to change your life, to change other people's lives, because what I'm seeing, this status quo ain't it, man. The music, the whatever, nah, man, this stuff is going to change, and it is going to change. Either the choice is like, you could either get ahead of it, which is the smart play, or you just stay on the sideline and get ran over by the rushing wave of change and beauty and amazing things that are coming. And you see people, you start to see people change and you don't hear from them for a while, and you catch up with them and you see all of these like, oh wow, I didn't know you were, I didn't actually know that you were into all of that. I was like, yeah, people are out here working silently, man, and putting in that work. Like they are putting in that work like massively. They're not on here talking about it. They're not trying to, whatever, but they're out here doing amazing things. Let's see. Miss Wheat says, yes, your messages will reach so many people. Envision to see people who want to hear your message. Thank you. Yes. So your vision is so much important. Your envision is so much more important to your revision and to who you are. It is a new cycle. You have been rebranded. You have been repositioned in the now. Is it easy to get on here and just talk about a topic off the top of your head? I mean, sometimes, but I look, however the spirit leads you, and I'm not talking about a bad spirit. It could be spirit of my ancestors, the Holy Spirit, but it's all, to me, it's all divine and it's all righteous. But just saying that it is time. It has been time. So go out there and position yourself to do something amazing. See the seeds grow around you and for you, and see them grow beyond you, because this is bigger than, it's bigger than me. And like the old saying goes, right, to my, Miss Wheat says, if you see them, they will come. So it is, it's just time. So again, the topic of conversation on today is go big. So we are, man, listen. When it comes to creating and doing stuff, I am like a mad scientist, man. Like seriously, I am, and but anyway, but the important thing for you is, it's this is you staying on your own path, staying in your not just your lane, but your not just your lane, but your lanes. I said earlier in a short video I did that your plane is on the runway and it's about to take off. You don't want to miss it. You don't. You do not want to miss it. You do not want to stay where you are for another 6 months, another year. All of these people out here with all of these thoughts of depression and suicide, and man, listen, you better get on that winning plane and go and change your life and not be afraid. And I remember, I remember when I first moved to where I am now. I didn't have like, I wish I would have had like, I don't shit, 100,000 in the bank. All I had was my car. I had somewhere to stay, and you know, somebody was nice enough to give me like $500. That's what I. And I just came. I came out here, and here I am. Yeah, I've been through a lot, but we've all been through a lot. Seriously, I'm never one to come on social media and I'll share my story, but if I share my story, it is to give people hope and it's to give people clarity, just to understand that life is not perfect. You're not the only one that goes through these things. You're not the only one that has these. You're not the only one that has a bad day. I've got caught in the rain without an umbrella. That's how it goes sometimes. I've made silly, stupid mistakes, but it hasn't been anything that has caused me it hasn't been anything that's, I have been homeless. I've been down those roads, and I refuse to go back down those roads. I am here, and I am thankful for what I have. I'm thankful for my sight and being able to talk to you. And I don't know, you don't know me, but I've been placed here to give these words of it, not just encouragement, but words that are powerful, because words that you speak from your tongue or from your mouth are very, 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 are very powerful, and it's very potent. People talk about magic, all that stuff. It's one of the highest forms of magic, or speaking things into existence. But I challenge you to do this. Speak something great over your life on today. Just say something like, "Hey, today's gonna be a cool day. If you got to go to work, it's gonna be a quick day. Get there safely, make it home. You're gonna enjoy your weekend." Just simply say that. Just say something like, "Going to take myself higher in my life because my perspective is now changed. Something that's piqued my curiosity. That it's something keeps knocking on my door of life. That it's time for me to answer it. It's time for me to open that door. It's time for me to walk through it to see what's on the other side." You're not going to know everything. I don't know everything. Nobody. If somebody, I don't know if they're a prophet or whatever they want to call themselves. They say that they're psychic, whatever. They can see the future. Nobody knows it all. That's the thing. Nobody knows it all. And when people come to me, it's a sense of comfort. If you'd like to book a session with yours truly, the link is in the bio. But moving forward, having a higher sense of who you are, moving differently. We are in the times of new friendships. We are just in a time of new friendships, new people, new people supporting you, and all of that good stuff, man. So that's the amazing thing with it. But yeah, But yeah, I just really wanted to jump on here, give that message, man, this morning, because I'm not gonna have a chance to go live. But so, but anyway, I'll probably catch y'all maybe Sunday or Monday. But yeah, but anyway, you guys have a great Friday, TGIF, and all of that, man. And just remember, go big, man. Don't hold yourself back. This is the energy out here is too massive for you to be thinking small. It is way this energy is way too massive out here for you to be you know this energy is way too massive out here. And if you have to keep reminding yourself of that, keep reminding yourself of that. Seriously, that you are greater than where you are right now. That it's going to get better. It will, because it does. Because I have been there. I've been on those crappy jobs where it just sucked, where it just felt like it was just sucking the soul out of your body. Because you just look around at these people and it's like these people are like, you watch these zombie movies and they're like brains, and it's like these people have none. And it's like they just come to work, do what they're told to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like nobody has their own mindset. It was weird, man. It was just weird. But anyway, just I would rather be around people that are just smart, bright, innovative, and they get you, and that are just on their path to greatness, and they don't mind sharing and taking you with them, not being around a bunch of haters and people that are just going to be jealous of you because of how you look, how you work, what you're doing. People that are not going to ask you, people who you can put some trust in. Maybe you can tell them something here and there. They're not going to be too judgmental and spread your business all over the place. You know what I'm trying to say? But anyway, but like I said, folks, you guys have an amazing day. This is your first time seeing me. I'll be back on here probably maybe Sunday night, maybe early Monday morning. But anyway, you guys have a great weekend. But as always, I'm Soul of a Man. If you want to book a session with me, just go to my the link is in the bio and subscribe to my YouTube. But as always, folks, I'm out of this piece. Peace. All right, that was good. Sometimes that'd be a mouthful, man. Like, oh my goodness. But it's all good. But yeah, thank you for joining me, Miss Sweet. You guys have an amazing what is it there? Friday? Oh, the time's moving, man. Oh goodness. But yeah, you guys have a great Friday and an amazing weekend.